Afternoon, it is afternoon. Listen, I've been busy all day. I've been busy. I'm going to talk about it, but let me get the chat and everything up. Sound down. There we are. I look terrible, but never mind. Oh dear. Anyway, I've got ironing to do. Lots of ironing. I'm drinking water. I was at the nurse this morning. So, I'm a wee bit diabetic. As if I didn't have enough. And it's my own fault. I eat a lot of crap. I've been eating a lot of rubbish. My diet has been terrible. So I'm just on the line, she says that, oh God, that's pull. I can't have that be a minute. I've got a pull in my trousers. And see if you cut that. Oh God, I'm going to need to pull that through. Actually, they don't need ironed. Right, I'm not going to iron them. Yes, my tingle pink, good afternoon. I am a bit diabetic. F. As if I never had enough on my bloody plate. Anyway, my levels, she says I'm not that bad. She says I'm just on the line. She says so I can fix it. Do you know what I mean? I can fix my levels. And the problem is I eat too much crap. And I'm quite honest. I don't tell them lies. Oh, did you get it, Jenny? I'm glad you got your Christmas card, my beautiful Jenny. So I've got that now as well. I've got that to add to my mailing list of ailments. So we were talking about things I'm allowed to do and things I'm not allowed to do. I'm allowed to have my flavouring. Celia, my gorgeous. Celia, if you get snow, I'm jealous. See if you've got snow, I'm jealous. So we were talking about carbs and stuff like that. I've got to watch the carbs, you see. I love my carbs. I love pasta. I love bread. I love rice. I love all that kind of beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I've been eating way too much, actually. So, and I said to her, she says it can be genetic. I says it's not genetic. I says it's me. I says I'm being honest with you, it's my diet. I'm terrible. Oh, Celia, I want it. Yeah, she says that, Jenny, that I can fix it, so I'm going to be fixing it. But I've been good, see, since last week. I've not had any chocolate at all. And I've got sugar-free biscuits and sugar-free sweeties and all the rest of it, so... But she says I don't need to keep checking it. She says I'm not at that level that I've got to keep checking it. I have to go back, though, and the end of February I have to go back. In the meantime, they're going to be checking my eyes and my feet and all this, so... She says that they've just got to do that. See, when you hit that level, they've just got to check all that, so it's just more stuff I need to go and get looked at. It's just I need to go and get looked at with my eyes and all that now. They better not find anything. Did you, Jenny? I've asked for it for my birthday. I've asked God. I asked him before if he could make it snow on my birthday, and he did. And that's what I've asked for again. If God could give me a wee bit of snow on my birthday, I would be really, really happy and over the moon with it. So there you are. So she went through all the food, which is, if any use, I've got is type 2. I've got. So if any use, I've got that. You can let me know how tasty meals and stuff like that. I've got to watch I've definitely got to watch my carbs because I eat. I just, do you know what I have? She says you should have one carb on your meal, right? You should have a plate that consists of only one carb. So you should have like a carb and then you should have like your vegetables, which I love vegetables. and then like a bit of chicken or something like that, right? That's a good meal. But do you know what I've been having? I've been having macaroni cheese with chips and a slice of bread to dip in it. Won't fault. What I said to it, it's my fault. It's no genetic at all. It's me. I'm quite honest, no. it's me. It's me who's done it to myself. So I'll be reversing that. And anyway, I should lose a few pounds by no eating all these sugary things and stuff like that. So that's what I was there this morning. And then I went to the dump and dumped a lot of stuff. And then I went to my wee mum's. So I was up at my mum's today, in Falkirk. Sunny Falkirk. It's a different weather system out there for what we've got. We've always got rubbish. Out in Falkirk, they've always got beautiful weather out there. So it was nice seeing my mum. And she's on a memory tablet. I couldn't tell you the name of it. But my dad says she's on a wee memory tablet. So I'm hoping that that's going to help. So I asked her, go and give me one, because my memory's absolute pants. So it was good. I got a cuddle of them and I got to tell them I loved them and all the rest of it. And they gave me a wee birthday card and my Christmas presents. So they're under the tree. Jenny, she's got good days and bad days. This morning when I was talking to her, she can't remember what an advent calendar is. Right? Because I says to her, you should get your advent calendar. She's going, oh, we've got cards and stuff. So, you know, she's got better days. A couple of weeks ago, she'd said to my dad, who's the man that's in the house? There's a man in here, she says, early in the morning. And my dad went, it's just us that's in here, hen, there's no man. So it's things like that. She's confused at times. But I'm just my same old me. I just go in and do my own thing. And she appreciates me, tiptoeing round about her. I don't tiptoe round about her. I just treat her the way I've always treated her, do you know what I mean? Peter, did you give me some...
What hangers, yeah?
Have you? Because there's no bloody trouser ones. There's no ones for trousers. Do you know, this is one of my absolute hated things. Do you know, I hate tangles of wires, right? And I hate coat hangers like this all tangled up. It drives me, it triggers my bloody, it triggers me. Oh, it's a shame, do you know what I mean? It's my mum and me, my whole life, whenever there's been anything to talk about, I've picked up the phone and she's the first one, you know, that I phoned, and she would give me good advice and all the rest of it. See, now it's different, and it breaks my bloody heart that I'm never going to talk to my mum in the kind of same way again. Is what I did. But I'm hoping that this tablet, I don't know the name. Edgeversmar, good afternoon. I don't know the name of the tablet, but I'm hoping that this is going to be a good thing. This is going to, maybe, even if it helps with just a little bit, then it'll be well worth it. But it was nice going out and seeing them the day. The roads weren't too bad. And for a change, there wasn't any a-hole drivers, that's because it's not a Friday. They wait for a Friday night to come out, the a-holes. But I've missed yous all week. I've been busy. I've had my grandson as well. I've had my grandson all week, and he's a wee whirlwind, so he is. But he's do you know what he's doing now? It's a stage, I think. He's waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning every morning and thinks it's playtime. Thank you, darling. I broke a nail. He thinks it's playtime at 3 in the morning and stuff like that. This is his latest thing. God, look, look. This is the thing, look. One bit. I'm just in a mood. No, do you know what I'm having for my dinner? Because I've not done to eat all day, which is good though. I'm bloody needing it. I'm having chicken and asparagus pie. Normally, I would have like chips with it, or potatoes or something with it. But do you know what? I think that's fine on its own. I've got brown bread. I'm allowed brown bread, so a nice wee bit of brown bread, um, toasted in my chicken and asparagus pie will be fantastic for dinner time. That's what I'm having. So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm doing good. I've been doing good since you told me. Oh, Celia, I miss you. I miss seeing your wee faces, but I know yous are always there uh, when yous can, coming on and watching my videos or whatever. Yeah, somebody asked me many makeup palettes I've got. I've no idea. And do you know something? I'm swithering whether to do a video because see if I do a video, I'll get hate. People will hate me. Because nobody needs that many palettes. No, they don't, but I'm a kind of collector. You know, I like to collect things and just looking at them makes me happy. And as I said, see before, when I was married and stuff like that, I had like one wee eyeshadow quad. That's what I had. That was my makeup. And look at it now. But you know what I'm going to have to do that, we'll do a live stream someday and we can talk about it and stuff. I need to sort my perfume because there's some perfumes there that'll be off. And I can always smell if a perfume's off or if it's not right. They've always got this kind of funny twang. So I'll need to go through all my perfumes to see what ones I need to put out. And I need to do the same with, what else was it? Oh, thank you, Belinda. Thank you. My Snow Globe palettes, I love them. What else do I need to do? Oh, I need to clean, sort out my makeup, because my makeup on my dressing table, because it's a riot in there. I've just had too much to do. But I would get hate. You know, my comment section would be lit. And I suppose that's good for the algorithms, but you know, I can't be annoyed with the hate. I've got enough on my plate. I've got enough going on. I don't need that. I don't need any more hate. Please, for Christmas and my birthday, don't be hating. Haters gonna hate, I suppose. That's a saying, isn't it? No, these have gone in the bin. Trousers, I wore them the other day and they're huge on me. God knows what size I was when I was getting into these bad boys. The gusset is about down to my knees. So, these bin. One less thing to iron. Aye, so there you are. I don't know if I've just bought a huge size of the... Maybe, I don't know what they've done in the wash or something, but they're massive. And I wore them the other day too, and the gusset was kind of flapping about down at my knees. It's never a good look, that. And that's that. I swear to God, I was like, oh my God. Oh. Isn't it my Daisy do? She's in the cage at the moment. So she's... And she knows I'm in here talking. But I can't watch her while I'm doing ironing. It's just not possible. It's not possible. So there you are. Bloody diabetic number 2. Number 2 diabetic. That's me. Self-inflicted. That's what it is. But as she said, I mean, she says I don't need to like prick my finger or anything like that. She says it's no went that far, but still. But at least look, they've caught it early. It could have been worse. I could have went and they could have been like, you need insulin shots or whatever like that. I don't need anything like that. But I just knew it. See, when I got the blood taken, I said to Amanda, I swear, I said to her, I'll come back with something. And she went, Mum, don't think that way. I think that way because it happens every time. Aye. So my mum and dad, my wee mum and dad, they've got a new Christmas tree. I told them to get it up. They usually, see when I was a wee girl, the tree would always go up like 12 days before Christmas and come down 12 days after. Right, it was like a rule. There should be no rules when it comes to your Christmas decorations. No rules at all. But I think this year my dad might put it up a wee bit earlier because my mum's looking forward to it. And I took up the presents that I wrapped so that they can put them under the tree. And Xander made everybody a present this year. I can't say because Amanda might be watching this, and I don't. But I'll say it right. She won't be watching it. She'll be busy. Xander made a pine cone, right? He had pine cones, and had a plate with glue in it, right? The white PVC glue, and I had a bowl with glitter, and I got him to dip the pine cones in the glue and then into the glitter, and then I put a wee bit of wool around it, and that's their present. It's a wee thing for their Christmas trees. I thought that was cute. So I gave my mum and dad that as well. So they opened it, so that's going on their tree as well, a wee thing. Xander loved it that day. He loved getting his hands in that glitter. I took pictures of him. He was just, there was glitter everywhere. And I was happy about it. You know, it was all over the place. We were eating glitter and everything, but it's a wee keepsake as well, so it'll be getting kept. I've got one as well for my tree, and you know, they'll be getting kept forever. Wee keepsake. I don't know what you'll be making next year, but it'll be a crafty thing. Last year we done the calendars. We done calendars, but he was only a wee baby last year. He's like a full grown toddler now. And he talks all day long. He talks all day long, but a lot of the time it's just like, and he knows what he's saying. He's pointing at stuff. Yeah, I know. I've got it's a compulsion. I've got to bloody do it, Jenny, or I'll feel terrible. I've got to, even after that, when I come off here, I'll be ironing my knickers. in case they ever wondered that question. Aye. I was saying to my dad, I've got this thing on Friday night. See my astronomy meeting. I've got to take the notes for the yearbook. I don't know if Sophie will come with me. She'll be good at taking notes. And she's really good at spelling and stuff like that. I'm an a-hole. I'll just need to do what I do best. Mary, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I'm going to say good morning. Look at the test. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have not stopped all day. All day. My days are just flying in now. Just flying in. Can you believe it's my birthday on Saturday too? I've got my hat sitting there. Here's Martingle Pink, seen my hat. I've got balloons and everything for us. We're going to play with balloons and Saturday. It's going to be, I'm going to enjoy myself on Saturday with yous. Yous are my birthday present. Yous are my birthday present. So yous are. I'm going to be sitting in the living room having a party with you guys. And it's A.S. Martingle Pink's birthday, so we'll be celebrating that. Aye. So cholesterol. Right, I have to get a cholesterol tablet. See, add to the many tablets I've already got, the cancer drug tablets and all that. Now I've got to take a cholesterol tablet. So it wasn't fun this morning. It was not fun. It wasn't fun, and it was all stuff I've done to myself. Do you know what I mean? It's all stuff that I've brought on myself. But at least we've caught it all. We've caught it all early. I don't need to take insulin, or it's no as bad as that. I'm on the line, basically. I'm on the line. I don't know what they're going to do with my eyes and my feet. I've heard that people I'm very ignorant of it because it's something that, as I say, none of my family members have had, so I don't really know much about diabetes or anything like that. But I've already got the appointment in there for my eyes. They've got to look in your eyes, and then they're going to be, she says, listening for your heartbeat in your feet. I don't know what that's about, but aye, they can batter on in. I don't know, I just feel like going out into the garden now, just pulling up the grass and just holding it up and shouting, why, God, why? At times. That's the way I feel. I feel like that. But anyway, enough of the medical talk. Let's not talk medical, Linda, for God's sake. I've got enough of that in my real life. Let's talk about festive stuff. And I know it's coming up to Hanukkah for my lovely Jewish friends. Do you know, I was actually curious to like what the symbol of the menorah it's called. It's the lights, the like. Again, I'm just ignorant. So I had a wee look online at the meaning of that and the story about the Maccabees. There was the Maccabees, and they had a lamp, and they only had enough oil to last one night, but it burnt for 8 nights. So do you know, I try and educate myself into these things so that I'm not so daft. Because see, in school, my head was just not in it. See, whatever class I was in, childcare was good. I liked childcare, and I liked woodwork and stuff like that. You know, anything to do with my hands, I enjoyed. Um, but everything else, I was too busy looking out at dogs mating in the playground and stuff like that. That's what I'd be looking at. Because back in my day, people just used to let their dogs roam freely. There was none of this keep your dog on a leash. None of that. It was just open your front door and let your dog out, and your dog would come back whenever. The place would be full of dog poo. Listen, serious question here, right? I don't know for everywhere else in the world, but here in the west of Scotland, see, when I was a wee girl, there was an awful lot of white dog poo, right? You don't see that now. What the hell was that about, the white dog poo? What did that mean? That must have been... See, nowadays you get your dogs jagged and stuff. Back in my day, I don't even think any of the dogs get any kind of jags whatsoever. So maybe it was a disease. But I don't know why I'm thinking of that now. But there you go, it's on my mind. White dog poo. Yes, my Twinkle Pink, how come we don't see it now? And what was that about? No, it was like chalk. I don't know, but that was back in the days. I say back in the day, people just used to let their animals just roam free. So I'd be sitting in the classroom, not doing any work, just watching dogs mate, you know, that, packs of them out the classroom window, squirrels and things like that, people going by with prams. That's what I'd be watching. I wouldn't be interested in the teacher. And quite frankly, they couldn't be interested in me because every single class I went to, I was always like months behind because I would have like maybe 2 weeks here in the hospital, 3 weeks there in the hospital, maybe a month in the hospital. And by the time I came back to lessons, everybody had moved on and I'm just sitting there like away back a month before, and the teachers never had time to come and catch me up in all what they've done in the classroom, so they just used to leave me sitting there. Belinda, I don't know, because even now, I think I've seen like maybe I've missed a poo that's been on the grassy poppies, right, and it's been there for a while, and it just kind of goes hard. It doesn't go white. Strange. But then again, I used to find like crisp packets with glue in it and stuff like that a lot. That was the neck of the woods I stayed in. Used to see that a lot as well. Glad times have changed. Well, I don't know if they've changed. I've just moved out of that area. Crazy. That's Glasgow for you. That's Glasgow back in the 70s. That's Glasgow back in the 70s. And I watched a wee documentary. It was about where I stayed in a place called Easterhouse. And back in the day, there used to be like gangs, right? They'd be separated. And I suppose it's the same anywhere in the world, you know. And you daren't go out your territory. And see, if they did go out their territory, you'd have to go like 5-handed out your territory and stuff like that. And there used to be the most terrible fights on the Edinburgh Road. And the Edinburgh Road separated like Easterhouse and a place called Ballannock. And there used to be the most terrible like clashes there on a Friday and Saturday night. And I remember as a wee girl standing watching it at the window and my mum telling me to get in the room, you know, because it was getting like, obviously she's the one me to see the violence, but we would always like catch a wee bit of it. So it was crazy times. I think I was born in the old days that they, you know, when did this happen that I was born in the old days? I'm an old git. Somebody's going to reply and go, that's because you're old, Blueberry, look in the mirror. I can get it. I don't know where all my trouser hangers are. Things just disappear in this bloody house. I might wear these ones on Friday. My sparkly ones. Or will I keep them for my birthday? I might keep them for my birthday, my sparkly ones. I'll keep the sparkly ones for my birthday. So I'll be changing my bed tomorrow or Friday. And I think, will I put this one on? No, I won't. I've got a Christmas one there I'll put on my bed. I'll put the Christmas one on. Because I feel festive. My Santa, I think my Santa one's there. Oh, you're young though, ASMR Tingle Pink. And pretty. I can maybe pass for like a 6 or something on a Saturday when I've got my makeup on, do you know what I mean? I'm no illusions that I'm the prettiest at all. I'm like a 6 if I've got all my makeup and that on. Solid. I'm a solid 6 by the way. Solid 6. Oh, you need to let me see it, Martin Go Pink. I see, but you're just too kind. You're too kind. You're too kind. And I don't know how many odd socks I've got here. What's happened? You know, my washing's usually... Right, let me go back in some kind of routine, but... should I put this one? No, I'll put the Santa one on. I'll put the Santa one on, but this needs to get turned inside out. This is another wee Christmas one. This. Once I turn it the right way, you'll be able to see it. If I ever find the bit... There we go. No. I've just done a full 360 there, haven't I? I did. Right. Oh. So I'm going to, after I do all of this and I get my chicken and asparagus pie, it'll be delicious. And I'm going to be a good girl, I'm not going to eat chocolate. And I've got, as I say, I've got biscuits there, 0 sugar biscuits. And I've got sweeties there to soak, 0 sugar. And I've got my polos that I've got 0 sugar. So that's what I'm getting into all that. I'm allowed my Christmas dinner. She says I'm allowed my Christmas dinner. You know, I can eat my carbs and all that then. But just make sure I watch myself the rest of the time. So, but she told me not to worry. So that was reassuring. She told me not to be worrying about it. You know, we'll get it sorted. So that was... And anyway, see if I think it was really bad, I think the doctor would want to speak to me, wouldn't he? He probably would. Oh, here's my Tingle Pink. See if you could embroider, you could maybe do a wee pillow or something. See, I love cross-stitching. I would have made him like a wee pillow. Okay. Yeah, see, I buy bedding every year. I buy a new bedding every year. This year's bedding is beautiful, but I'll be able to use it all year round. It's okay, I can't even explain it. I'll show you it. Wait a minute, I'm going to show you my... Oh, and I'm wearing a festive top today. I'm going to show you my bedding for this year because it's really, really pretty, I think. And you could use it anytime, I'll show you. Yeah, I'm using this all year round because I love it. This is this year's Christmas bedding. It's got bears and rabbits and all that on it. It's so cute. So that's this year's bedding. It goes on Christmas Eve. It's a wee tradition I've always had. New bedding, new jammies on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas morning, when I got up, I put on Christmas carols. See, the now I like to listen to like Wham, Mariah Carey all day, the Pogues, all the Christmas songs. But on Christmas Day, I put on Christmas carols. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, like that. I put on Christmas carols. It just makes it feel special. And then I come in here and I start on my veg about 7 o'clock in the morning. I start getting my veg and everything all prepared, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It just makes me feel good, and knowing that my family are coming up, that I can make them Christmas dinner just makes me feel good. And the wee fella, he's got his barber's station and stuff, so it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this year really, really much. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be wonderful. And then, see, when I'm doing my makeup and stuff, I'll come on live with yous. I'll come on live because you know I wouldn't have MD sitting on Christmas Day without someone telling them Merry Christmas. So I'll be on to talk to yous. I'll do my makeup. And you can see some of the things that I've got for my Christmas. Because I bought myself something. I bought myself perfume. Because, as I say, I'm going to be getting rid of some perfumes, so I'm making room for new perfume. I've bought myself, I don't even know what it smells like, right? I bought myself the Paco Rabanne, oh, what's it called? Oh, wait a minute. Fame is called. Paco Rabanne Fame. I bought myself. As I say, I don't know what it smells like, but I love Paco Rabanne's Lady Million. So that's a surprise that I'll be able to do on Christmas Day. I've been tempted to smell it, but I've not. I'm good that way with presents. I like to keep my presents. It's exciting. So I'm looking forward to smelling nice. I love that about Christmas, that people buy you all this beautiful smelly like bubble baths and things like that. That's what it's about. It's about like wee things like that, pampering yourself. But more importantly, it's about the feeling of Christmas. I love the feeling of Christmas. And as I say, in Christmas morning when I'm in here doing the vegetables and all that first, I just feel good with the Christmas carols going. And then see if you get a wee bit of snow. Oh my God. A wee bit of snow, then that is, I've got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps. A wee bit of snow, and it just makes it magical. But I'm hoping for snow for Saturday. I'm hoping for snow. And it was -6 this morning. It was freezing. And the moon last night was enormous, and I was trying to get pictures of it, but my camera just wouldn't focus in. I've managed to get one picture. It's not that great, but I'll put it on my Facebook on Saturday. It's on my camera. I couldn't get a good picture, but the moon was amazing last night. It was so huge. I love that. I love that we've seen the moon all this time, and even now we're all still like, it takes your breath away, the moon. Can you imagine what it's like in Jupiter? Jupiter's got, is it 96 moons? 95 or 96 moons Jupiter's got. It's a lot of moons. That is a lot of moons. But just now, for the telescope, you can see Jupiter and 4 of its moons. Now that a lot of my wee pals have looked at. But these stairs, I just can't do these stairs in that observatory. You know, I wish I could, but it's no worth me busting my leg up for a week. It's really no. It's no worth it. I had to do it before, just to say I had done it, but I can't afford to be laid up with a bad leg when I've got the wee fella to look after and stuff like that. He needs his granny. I've got to watch what I'm doing. Me too, Jenny. I love getting smelly things. I love bubble bath and lotions and all that kind of stuff. That's what I like. Nothing, see if I get an expensive gift, I feel guilt for it. So, wouldn't want like an expensive gift because I'd feel guilty for it. That's not what Christmas is about. It's not about that. And there's too much pressure. See, nowadays, have you noticed, right, I've noticed this, that in the past 10 years, how fast they're commercialising new things to choke people with, like, money-wise. Now they've got to have Christmas Eve boxes. The kids have got to have a Christmas Eve box. That they've got new pyjamas, that they've got a video to watch, that they've got a book to colour in and some sweeties and all these things, right? And although that's cool, right, that's nice, right? But now it's as if some of the people that can't afford that, maybe the pyjamas that somebody got was for Santa, you know, and they can't afford like not to have things to open on Christmas morning. It's a whole shenanigan that they've brought out trying to screw money out the poor person even more than what they are. And a lot of parents will feel inadequate, you know, if their kid wakes up on Christmas morning and they don't get PlayStations and all this kind of stuff. And I feel for people these days. It is way too much pressure on them. But see, if you can get them all the kind of things, it doesn't mean that you're a bad parent. It doesn't mean you're a bad parent at all. But what I would do is, say you've only got £50, right? Say you've only got £50. That's all you've got for Christmas, right? It will still be an amazing Christmas because what you do is you go to the pound shop and you buy a wee toy car or something, you wrap it up. You buy a book, you wrap it up. You buy some pens, you wrap it up. That's 50 gifts. 50. And can you imagine them on Christmas morning coming in, they come down and they've got 50 gifts sitting there? It's going to be great. I mean, that's amazing. So, to me, that's what I would do if I had a young family and I was struggling. And even if you've only got 20 quid, 20 gifts, 20 things that you can wrap up. And see, just knowing Santa has brung it should be the thing. Should be the thing for kids. It was never this commercial when I was a wee girl. See, when I was a wee girl, yeah, you get a bike. That was your Christmas. You get a bike, and then you maybe get like some clothes, and then like a board game or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And a stocking, and that was wonderful. That was like an amazing Christmas. Look what I got off of Santa. But see, now it's just unbelievable. Like the new iPhone. As I don't know, it's about £1,000 into the new iPhone. New iPhones and stuff like that. Yes, Efron, good afternoon to you as well. Yeah, things like that, like the charity shops. But a lot of parents feel terrible because they can't buy their kids like PlayStations and mobile phones and stuff like that. And they go into debt. They feel as if there's no other option, but they've got to go into debt to get these things. It's horrible. I feel for them. I feel for parents these days. And then, of course, you've got social media, which rubs it in even more, eh? That rubs it in even more. Social media. You know, what did you get off Santa? A colouring book. I got a PlayStation. How's that kid going to feel? Shame. But anyway, presents are not what Christmas is about. Christmas isn't about that. And I still don't know if my daughter's coming over on Christmas Day or Boxing Day. If she's coming over on Boxing Day, I'm definitely going to be looking into like some place round about me that maybe needs somebody to help give out like Christmas dinners, the Salvation Army or something like that. Because I think that would be, if I'm sitting on Christmas Day with nothing to do, I would rather be helping someone like that you know, spreading a bit of joy. So I'm going to be looking into that because I think that would be a lovely feeling, helping people on Christmas morning and telling them Merry Christmas. Right, where am I putting this? I'll put this one here because I'm going to be doing my bed like that. I've still got like two baskets here full of washing. It's absolutely non-stop. How can I always say to myself, how have I got all this ironing? Oh, I get a drink of my water. But charity shops are excellent for finding good things. Yes, Jenny, I was thinking the exact same thing. If I've not got the kids on Christmas Day, if I've got them in Boxing Day again, I'm going to have a wee look into like a soup kitchen or something, or Salvation Army, to see if they need any help, like giving out food or something like that. Because I'll be doing nothing anyway on Christmas Day, so I'm as well doing that. And it would make me feel good and giving the Christmas spirit to people. Yeah, see the Christmas Eve boxes, Celia. It's all with the shops, with companies. Companies have done this. It's just to try and get even more out the kids. I mean, back in my day, even advent calendars. Now I've splurged and bought my Rituals advent calendar, but I'll use every product in that. But back in my day, even advent calendars, they never had chocolate in them. They were just beautiful pictures. You'd just open your advent calendar and there'd be a lovely picture of an angel or something in it, right? Be beautiful. And then the next day, I always opened it in the second because that was my birthday. It would be something else. And then it moved on to chocolate, like chocolate advent calendars. And now it's like advent calendars with toys and stuff in it. Look at my advent calendar, for instance. But for kids, I've got Xander. His advent calendar's got ducks in it because he loves ducks. But there you are. It started off, it wasn't about that, but now it is. Now even advent calendars are about that. I tell you, I've told you this before, but one year we got the wildest advent calendar, me and my brother. See, and we got one advent calendar between us. No, Jenny, it's just a marketing thing. It's just to, as I say, to screw people out of more money. 1 year, as I say, but listen, my brother always knew it was going to be in my box before I did, because he's a little sneak and used to sneak and look at my door. 1 year we got this advent calendar, and it looked fine. It was like a festive scene or something like that, right? And we were opening the doors, and there was weird things. Like there was a jellyfish, I swear. A jellyfish was behind one of the doors, and we were like, usually it's like a Christmas tree or a toy or something, a tire with a bow on it. Well, I had a bow on it, but it was just really, really terrible pictures. And I thought, who the hell has done this advent calendar? What's festive about a jellyfish? And it was a jellyfish. I remember it. It was pink. A jellyfish. I don't know. Maybe some countries that's like a reindeer, but we stood and scratched our heads at that one. But my brother always opened it on the first. I'd open it on the second every year. But he would always know what was in mine's because he used to sneak and peek at mine. Oh, he was a little swine. I still bring all this up to remember you, and no, I don't remember that. Oh, I do. Don't you worry, James. It's only me, my mum and dad that call him James. Everybody else calls him Jim. Aye. Hope he likes his present I got him this year. My sister-in-law, I got her for her birthday. I gave her it the other day. It's an opal stone, and it's in the shape of a wee cat. And she liked it. I'm glad she liked it. But well, anything to do with cats because they're flashy. So I got a wee clappy flashy on Friday as well, which was nice. I love cats as well as dogs. I love all animals. Pat for wasps. Can he do it? I just cannot. It's my Tingle Pink. I'll be on to say Merry Christmas to you so you won't be alone. Yeah, so can I not. Can you remember when the telly used to be fantastic on Christmas Day? Do you remember? It used to be all the good movies. Like really good movies that would only come on at Christmas time. No, it's absolute rubbish. No, it's rubbish, the bloody telly. I'll probably watch National Lampoons again. I love that film. I love National Lampoon's Christmas. I could probably say every word that's in it. But I love it, and especially Cousin Eddie. He's my favourite. I love Cousin Eddie. Yes, my Single Pink, do you know what I was going to watch? I was going to watch the other day. I've not watched it. It was the 1951, I think it was, Scrooge. Black and white. Let me see if I can get it up here. See if I'm bang on the year, that's going to be like my brain pretending that it's intelligent. I think it was about 1951. It is 1951, there you are. My brain just kicked in there. 1951, Alistair Sim was the name of him, and that is the best Scrooge. That is the best Scrooge ever. He played Scrooge fantastic, so he did. So I like that one. I'm going to watch that one. I might actually watch it today. I might watch it today after I do this. While I'm eating my chicken and asparagus pie, I'll eat it. I'll watch it. 1951. Imagine me knowing that. Thank you, brain. My brain done something intelligent there. I'm actually impressed with it. Yeah. I'll be Linda to use that. See, my dad's called James as well. But we're the only ones that call my brother James. Even his wife calls him Jim. So if he's been bad to me, I'll go James, like I used to do when we were wee. James. Or, Mom, James is hitting me. We always used to sing it. Mom, James is hitting me. We always used to sing it. I don't know why. But it was terrible. I mean, we used to get into scraps, actual physical fights and stuff. That was sibling love back then in the 70s and 80s. We used to get right into it. Yeah, I don't want to see the same movies. I want something that's just out in the cinema. Do you know what we used to watch? It was really, we used to get popcorn for it there, yeah. It was 007, James Bond, Goldfinger, do-do-do-do-do, dee-dee-dee, Shirley Bassey, da-da-da, da-da, dee-dee-dee. We used to love that, do you know what I mean? James Bond, that was a Christmas movie. We used to watch that at Christmas. The Snowman, I still love The Snowman. And I do love, I love my Christmas movies. I love, what's it? Polar Express, Tom Hanks. What a man. I like watching that as well. So there's a lot of movies I like watching, but you used to get like Christmas specials, remember? You used to get like funny Christmas specials. One of the ones that I actually watched recently, and you can get here, Pip, my gorgeous Pip, good afternoon. You can get here is called It'll Be Alright in the Night. Right, this was going back late 70s, 80s. It was a programme called It'll Be Alright in the Night, and basically all it is bloopers, right? And it's like TV programmes that they're like soap operas and stuff, and it just goes completely wrong, and it's like a bloopers reel. And I used to laugh like that, and I've actually watched a few episodes recently because I've been feeling like I want something Christmassy. And it's quite funny, and see, looking back at all the old adverts and stuff, things they wouldn't get away with now. Do you know what I mean? that are kind of politically incorrect in our day and age. Some of the adverts. Even smoking. The smoking one's as smooth as smoke. You know, you can't do that. No. You can't do that these days. The cigar one. There was that one with a cigar that used to be a really good advert. You know, stuff like that I watch. Did they, Pip? Oh my God, I didn't know that. And I like David Williams. Do you, Esmer Tingle Pink? Yeah, it'll be all right in the night. I used to love that. Dennis Norton, I think the guy's name was, that done the show. But that was a good one. That I enjoyed that one. That was good. And then see here, I don't know if it was the same Pip in England, but we had a show here on Hogmanay, and what was it called again? Oh God, my bloody brain. See, my brain was good a minute ago. Scotch and Rye or something it was called. And it was like a funny thing, and it was a guy, and he was dressed up like a priest, right? He wasn't a priest, he was a comedian, but he was dressed up as a priest, right? And he was pretending he was one of the creepy ones that used to come on when the telly was shutting down at 12 o'clock. And he used to say, and remember now, everyone, there's bad people in the world. Make sure your windows and doors are locked tightly. You don't know who's prowling in your neighbourhood. Right? And they'd scare the bejesus out of people and then say, and you have a nice sleep. And then the telly would go off, right? So he was pretending he was that. So he comes into the studio and he's sitting, and one of the crew members had vodka, and somebody came along and he dumped his vodka out into a water jug. So anyway, the priest sits down and he's got the water jug. He thinks it's water, so he's just pouring the water out, and he's doing his speech and stuff, and he's going, "That's fantastic water. That's really good water. Where'd you get your water? Your water's fantastic." And see, by the end of it, he's sliding down the chair like that. It was just really funny, and I don't know if they would get away with doing that these days. But it was a different time back then. It had its good points and bad points. Too much racism for one. But we're too sensitive, I think. I think people are too sensitive today with things. They look for reasons to say, oh, that's not right. That's not right. But there you are. It'll Be All Right in the Night was a really good one. Scotch and Rye was the other one. It was really good. I'm trying to think what other ones. Variety performances. I used to love a variety performance or a good pantomime. Like a good pantomime. It's behind you. I love a good pantomime. And of course my Nutcracker Ballet, but I've been watching that since August. Every night I put that on to go to sleep. The Nutcracker Ballet puts me to sleep. Right, this is what's going on in my bed. Wait, you see this bad boy. This is going on in my bed. Tomorrow or Friday I'll put this one on. I don't know. There's your face. There it is. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Over fields we go, laughing all the way. This is my bedding for Friday. Santa Claus. I'm a big kid. And if you're a big kid, always be that. Don't lose your big kid nature to try and fit into society these days. I don't care. I like what I like. It's the same as putting my decorations up. Some people will frown on that, but listen, I'm not in your house decorating like hell, like Elf in the toy shop. You know, I'm like, you know, Will Farrell. I'm not decorating your house like that. I'm doing my own gaff. We call a gaff a house, by the way. If you're like, it's a gaff. Coming round to your gaff tonight. Let's go to your gaff. That means I'm coming round to your house later on. Aye, you can take the Ned out of Glasgow, but you can't take Glasgow out the net. You can take the, oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm still a Ned deep down. Do you know what I was like there? Can you remember George Bush Jr.? You remember George Bush Jr. trying to say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Can you remember that? I was like George Bush there, wasn't I? Couldn't get it right. George Bush was like, it's shame on you, fool you. But you can't fool me a second time. He just messed it up. Remember that? The OG Ned. But that's how I can, alright man, talk the language of the Ned. I could actually fit in. Going to give us a slug of your wine there, big boy. Pack it in or I'm going to cost you, man. You know, I've got the Ned down. So Neds don't come from me and say, you're not qualified to talk the Ned, Blueberry. I'll just say, here mate, I'm the OG of the Neds. Get behind me, wee man. Bolt, you rocket. Bolt. Yeah. So, but listen, I've been teaching yous, so if yous come to Glasgow and yous are surrounded by Neds, you know how to do it, man. There's a lot of that. Are you, Efron? You're from Essex. I've always wanted to go to Essex. I bet it's beautiful. It'd be beautiful down there. And Kent. Oh, I love Kent. I'd love to. See if I won the lottery, I would have a house in Kent. Kent's beautiful. Kent's like, see when people think about like England, I think people think like what Kent's like. Kent is beautiful. I was in Kent when I was 16 and we were going across the channel. Or we tried to cross the channel, but there was a strike on. But we spent the night in Kent, so we did. So I'd love to go there. Loads of places I'd like to go. Whether I'm going or not is a different matter. But do you know what? I'm a right good Google mapper. I could Google the map the hell out of Kent. Where was the Google map the other day? I was in the USA. Where was I? I was in the USA the other day, wasn't I? I was at Mount Rushmore. That's right. Where else was I? I was somewhere else. I was in Australia. I was at Hanging Rock. If you don't know what Hanging Rock's a completely different rock formation than Ayers Rock. It's completely different. Hanging Rock was in the old movie Picnic at Hanging Rock. See, if you've never watched that movie, you should watch it. See, just even the soundtrack gives you chills, right? The soundtrack gives you really chills. And what it's about, it's a way back years and years in the old days, and there was a girls' home and they were going a picnic to Hanging Rock. So they go to Hanging Rock and they're all kind of lounging about, you know, reading books and stuff like that, looking at flowers. And a few of the girls decided that they wanted to go up on the rock, and they said to the teacher, we won't be long. So they go up onto the rock, but here they fall asleep and there's a lot of weird stuff that they do. And then all of a sudden, 3 of the kids disappeared, just disappeared. And one wee girl managed to get away. She was running down, and as she was running down, her teacher was going up with her skirt on, taking her clothes off. Right? Up there, and they vanished, nowhere to be seen. People hunted and hunted. They eventually found one of the girls alive, like a few days later. But the other girls, nobody ever known what had happened. But everybody's watch stopped exactly at 12 noon. You know what I'm thinking? Aliens. That's what I'm thinking. Because one of the girls goes, oh, look up in the sky. That's what I'm thinking. Aliens. You never find out, by the way, what had happened, but it's a good movie. And as I say, even just the soundtrack is amazing. And there's a lady in it that was in Neighbours. There's a lady in it, and her name is Mrs. Mango. If any of you were OG Neighbours watchers, Mrs. Mango's in it for Neighbours. cheese in it. But I picnic at Hanging Rock. So I was thinking about that and I thought, do you know what? I'm Google mapping it. Google mapped it. It's pretty amazing because the Google map you can actually go right round the whole rock formation. So that took a good half hour in my day. I've been evil. But do you know you'll never be to these places ever. So that's what to do. See if you're ever like, God, I don't know what to do. I'm feeling some sort of way. Just go into Google Map, take your wee guy, just scroll about the whole country, and then just drop it, and then it's fate wherever you land. I did, and I go, oh my God, that's a beautiful house there. I was in Tasmania as well. Salah, hello. Very interesting ASMR. It's not really ASMR, not today. It's just me talking. It's just me Well, saying that, some people might get ASMR. Remember the guy that really got the ASMR that wanted to be my ironing board? Aye, I've had that guy. I've had that comment. What can you do? I've had worse, mind you. I've had worse. Do you know what I was watching the other day as well? A girl, young lassie, that's going through chemo. In fact, her hair's just started to grow and it's the exact hairdo I had when my hair was growing, the tight curls and stuff like that. And she's like a TikToker or someplace like that. And she was talking about the trolls. A young lassie like that, people saying she should turn to ashes and all this. You know, and I thought, my God, see, it's not just me. I thought it was, but there you are. How these people can sleep at night is beyond me. Older people, that's me. Yeah, I'm in that category. Yes, I am an older person. I'm an older people. I'm in that group. Especially Saturday's my birthday and I'm going to be even older. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's even like getting called Granny. I love that name. I've earned the name Granny. I've earned that name. That's my name now. Yeah, I'm pensioners ASMR. I'll probably be doing that when I'm a wee old pensioner. I'll probably be doing it. I know, but you don't look your age, ASMR Tingle Pink. You definitely don't. Oh, see, I've got MDL's getting kind of, what do you call it? Spidey senses flicking. I'm getting some sort of kind of spider senses here. I think I know. I think I know where this is maybe be going. This. I think that's. See, some people just troll and look for anybody that's live just to come in and say stuff. Let's just see where it goes. Thank you, Elfron. That means a lot to me. Yeah, was your spidey senses tingling as well? Oh no, Efron was fine. It's my Tingle Pink, you've done it to the wrong person. Oh, see, these things happen. Right, we okay? Efron, come back. That's okay. Yes, my Tingle Pink, I've done it in the past. Is Efron coming back? Yes, remember that Pip? See, these things happen. This is it, your finger slips. I've done it in Mama Bear's channel. But somebody was coming at me. Somebody was coming at me angrily, and I was like, I didn't mean it at all. Look, I didn't even ask to be a moderator. I wonder how Mama Bear's doing. I hope she's doing all right. I've often thought, yeah. Efron, Efron, come back. Is Efron unblocked? Unblocked. Yeah, I hope Mama Bear's doing alright. See, when you see some YouTubers and then you don't see them for a while, you just hope they're alright, don't you? You think? Because I do know a few that have passed away that were like ASMR people that was like a complete shock. Oh! Well, I hope you don't make fun of Scottish people. I hope you don't make fun. And then, see, even if you do, we can take a joke. Listen, we can take it. We're Scottish. We can take a joke. We don't mind. Oh, dear God. I'm sure Efron will come back. There, that's my bedding for Friday or Thursday or Friday. I'll change my bed and put this lovely bedding on my Santa. Aye, that's no nice, your friend always making fun of Scottish people, isn't it? No. Oh, well. We sound British and American and mixed. I don't know. I don't know about that. Because I've been to the USA a few times. And I've been to England. In fact, I've got some English relatives. So, I don't know about that. I wouldn't say that. I'd say I've got a... I don't know. I don't think Irish. I think the closest to Scottish you'll get is Irish accent, I would say. Although I can't do any other accents apart from my own. Even American. Can I get a burger with fries? That's about it. Can I get tomato ketchup? That's my American. Oh, do you know, I would go to the doctor with that. I've definitely go to the doctor about that. That sounds like some sort of condition right there. And don't leave it, because mine, when I left mine's, my cough that was like a dinosaur in March, I ended up in the hospital with it. Oh no, Efron's away. Efron's left with Balden. I'm sure they'll come back. Oh, well. Oh, I've got another jewellery company that reached out to me, so I've got another ring on the way. They chose the jewellery for me this time. Oh, don't worry about it. It is my Tingle Pink. When Efron comes back, well, I mean, it's not the first time it's happened in this channel. I mean, as I say, I've done it before and didn't mean it. And then you do feel bad. Laura, good morning to you, and good afternoon here. It's nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. I've been busy all day, so I have, and now I'm ironing. But do you know, I'll feel happy once my ironing's done. I like my bedding and all that all ironed for. I like it changed for the weekend, my bedding. Raffy girl, good afternoon. Raffy girl, guess what? I'm diabetic. Aye, diabetes. I'm just on the line, so I can reverse it. So I need to watch what I'm doing. There's Efron. Efron, we're sorry. I wasn't meant. Oh, come, Raffy girl, I'm good. She says I've not to worry. I'm just on the line, so I just need to watch what I'm eating. I can't be binging chocolate bars. See, you get into the routine, so you do, that you're sitting and you're watching a movie or something, and you're like, I'm going to have a bit of chocolate. And then you eat it, and then you get the taste for it, and you're like, oh, I've had one bit of chocolate. What's another bit going to do? That's what it's going to do. So honey. And my carbs. My carbs are out of control. I'd be, as I say, macaroni cheese with chips and a slice of bread. 3 lots of carbs. She was saying how you shouldn't have 2 lots of carbs in your plate. I didn't tell her I had 3 at one point, but Yeah, so I had that, and then I was out seeing my wee mum and dad. I got my birthday card off my mum. She's on a new tablet that's it's meant to be good for the memory or something, so fingers crossed it helps her a bit, because it's horrible seeing her confused that she doesn't know what we're talking about. Or she does know and then she completely forgets what we were talking about, and then it's horrible. Anybody that's got a family member with dementia knows what it's like. It's just horrible. You wish you could help them. But I gave her lots of cuddles and kisses anyway. I gave her lots of kisses and cuddles and told her that I loved her. So that's the main thing. Alethea, hello, good morning or good afternoon. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what she said. See, and I told her, she asked if there was any like diabetes in the family, and there's no. So I'm not even going to go, I think my granny had it or something. It's completely my bad diet that has done this. Completely. I told her that. I says it's my fault. I know what I've been doing wrong, and I'm going to fix it. And I am. And do you know, I've not had any chocolate since last week. I've been doing really, really good. And for snacks, I've got sugar-free digestives. I can have maybe one of them if I'm getting a craving. And I've got sugar-free Polos and Withers Original. Like, just for a kind of sweet taste in my mouth. I've got them. And know that I'm going to have handfuls. I'll have one or two. So I'm going to reverse it. I'm not going to... See, when I put my mind to something, I definitely do it, and I'm doing it. I'm definitely doing it. I need to be here for the grandson and stuff, and my daughters and son. But mainly, I want to be able to see my wee grandson grow up. Enough to go on a tablet for... Christ, what's the name of that? Cholesterol. I have to go on a cholesterol tablet. She says that with diabetes you can get high cholesterol and that can lead to a heart attack. No, she was and then she told me, don't worry. Right? What? Don't worry. What do you mean I'm going to take a heart attack? She said, so I have to get a tablet to control that. And I was like, oh, I don't mind that. But don't worry, she said. After explaining, but the cholesterol's like a black sludge or something that can travel. She went right into it. And then don't worry about it though. That's like my mum with the nuclear war thing when I was a wee girl. Oh, I don't worry about it because we'll be the first hit and you won't know anything about it. Bedtime stories. That was my bedtime stories. You know, Jack the Ripper and stuff like that. My mother, what was she thinking? She was just like, no, we're telling the kids about nuclear war and about the red button. That's it. Don't forget, I was alive when it was like Ronald Reagan. Remember Ronald Reagan? He was the president of the USA and what was the other one? Oh, what was I can't remember the Russian guy. But it was a tense situation back then between the USA and Russia. Well, listen, yeah, it's tense now, isn't it? But back then we had just kind of discovered these bloody nuclear weapons. I think everybody was just wanting to try them. Oh my goodness! What do you think of that was behind me? She's getting big, isn't she? She's getting long legs. She's filling out. She's doing a good job of growing. That's because we feed and water her. Don't we? You get fed and watered. And now look at you growing new wires. Hey, you wiry baby. I love her wires. Where is she? You got her? You got her. There, she's away. Can you see her? Lift her up here so everybody can see her. But you see her. A wee wiry facey. She's away. They're away out. You want to see her on the grass. She's hilarious. She goes up fast, speedy. You forget how much energy wee puppies have got. The only thing that I worry about at this time of year when I look at Daisy is the amount of families that will be getting a puppy for Christmas. Always remember that you're going to have that puppy for 18 years, 17, 16. You're going to have that puppy a long time. As people say, it's not just for Christmas. I hate that people get puppies and then they can't be bothered. And puppies chew things, right? My cushions are chewed and stuff like that, and they pee and poo places and all sorts of stuff. That's what puppies do. And some people just can't take it. They just want something to cuddle like that the whole time. That, you know, you've got to work at a puppy. You've got to work at her. Pip, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. And I'll let you know when I get my card. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to be going soon anyway. I'm going to get my pie in the oven. And then finish the rest of this. And I'll be sitting here like, oh, I can't wait to eat that asparagus pie. But I'll be watching my diet. I'll be definitely... My weight will be going down. It's been needing to go down anyway. This is just the kick of the ass I've needed. Do you know what I mean? This is... That if I don't sort out my lifestyle, it's not going to be good. And we can't be having that. I need to be around. I need to be around for yous. My God, I need to be here for yous as well. I worry about yous when I'm not on. Anyway, I'm going to go, and I love yous all so much. And thank you for spending time with me. I don't know if I'm back tomorrow or Friday, but... And Friday I'll be definitely back with yous because I'll be taking yous to my wee club with me. And have a most wonderful day, and I'll see yous whenever I see yous. Bye, everyone.